everybody. Welcome back to another yoga session. You don't need a mat. If you have one, that's great. Go ahead and put it out. If you don't have a mat, just make sure you have lots of space nearby. And as you can see today, the sun is blasting in my face, which is great because to me that means spring is really coming. It's starting to feel warmer outside, the flowers are blooming. So today's class is all about that. Spring is coming, lots of flowers, lots of tree poses, and lots of springs and jumps. All right, so find a seat. I'm sitting on my knees. You can sit crisscross if that feels okay. And then you're going to spread your fingers and bring your pinkies and your thumbs to touch. So it's almost like an opening flower. Let your elbows just be heavy and relax, and try to sit up nice and tall so you're not crunching in your belly. As you breathe in, like a seed sprouting out of the soil, reach your flower up. As you breathe out, bring it back in. Okay, breathe in, sprout, reach, stretch. Breathe out. A little different this time. Breathe in, reach up. Then split your flower, open your arms, and release your hands. Bring your arms out and up. Look up so you can connect your pinky and your thumb, and then bring your flower back in. And do that again. Breathe in, open wide, out and up, back in. Let's do that one more time. Sprout, open, back up, and bring it together. Now just take one hand out to the side, stretch up and open. Bring it forward to the middle and switch to the other side. And do that again. Bring it forward to the middle, open wide, forward to the middle, open wide. Next time you're forward to the middle, stay. Reach your arms forward, stretch. And then come into down dog. So your hands stay where they are. Lift your hips up and back and stretch up towards the sky. Now look at your hands and see if your hands can go as wide as your shoulders. This will help you stay nice and strong and stable. So my pointer finger is pointing straight ahead. That'll give me a nice balance. Release your head. Take a deep breath in and out. Now walk your hands back to your feet for a stretch here. If you're feeling like, ow, this hurts, just bend your knees a lot. Sometimes I even take my feet wider so that I can feel more comfortable. Now, just like we did on the floor before, sway a little bit, side to side, and then come back and slowly roll up to standing and walk up towards the front of your mat. Take a big breath in, reach your arms up, bring your hands together, and lean over to one side, back up, lean to the other side, back up, fold forward, bend your knees, step one leg back behind you. We're going to come up into a lunge. So find your balance. I like to press into my front heel so I can feel a little more stable. One knee is bent, the back leg is straight, and then find your flower with your hands, pinkies and thumbs touch. Open up your heart, take a big breath, sprout, reach your flower to the sky, and then open up into warrior. Strong arms, strong legs. Take a big breath. Now watch this. You can take your hands towards the floor. I like to bring them in towards my chest like my flower. You're going to bend the back leg and turn your front toes up towards the sky. So you can think like martial arts or just hold into the stretch. Okay, so hands can come down or not. We're going to come back to warrior like nothing ever happened and back down. 3 times. Back to warrior, back down. 2 more. Back to warrior, back down. Last one. Woo, lose my balance. Back to warrior. Back down. Now bring it all the way back to the front and step to down dog. Shake it out. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Now come forward to plank. Let's see if we can lower together for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up towards cobra pose. If you have a better name for this pose, let me know. Turn and look over one side and back to the other. Back to this middle and release. Now, bring one elbow to the floor. Reach back with your opposite hand and grab your foot. Just stretch here. Kick your foot into your hands. And then switch sides. Other elbow to the floor, other hand reaches back. Kick your foot into your hand, stretch. And release. Now, let's challenge ourselves. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees off of the floor, and see if you can press up back into plank. Squeeze your elbows in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Down dog. Okay, let your legs be nice and springy. It's springtime. Remember, we're going to spring to the front of the mat and spring to the back 5 times. Bend your knees, spring. Bend your knees, spring back. Look forward, spring. Spring back. 3 more, spring. 2. Last one. Now stay at the top and shake out your legs. Make gentle fists with your hands and just give yourself a little massage. Pound your legs. Lovingly release your legs. And then roll all the way up. Bring your hands together over your head. Lean to one side, back to the other. Back up and fold. Bend your knees. Step the other leg back. So see if you can remember which way you were facing. Step the other leg back. Reach up for that lunge. Find your flower. Draw it in. Sink your hips. Then expand, bloom the flower, and open to warrior 2. So now that I'm facing away from you, you can tell I'm on the opposite leg. So if it feels like, I've been here before, just switch your legs, okay? All right, from warrior, we're gonna take it into that karate pose. You'll bend into your back knee, turn your front toes up towards the sky. Back to warrior, really strong legs. Back low, back to warrior. 2 more, low, back to warrior. Bring it low. Last one, warrior. Woo. Take your hands all the way to the floor. Step back, down dog. Deep breath. Come forward to plank. Lower like an elevator. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up and stretch your chest, cobra. And then release. Now this time, I'm going to take one arm out so my hand is in the same line as my shoulder. You're going to press into that other hand and roll over your side. So you're trying to stretch out this shoulder. You'll roll. I like to lift my foot up and reach my foot towards the floor. Maybe you can lift this hand up. And some of you might be able to reach back and grab your hands behind you. And come back to the middle. And then switch sides. Slide your arm out. Roll and stretch. Maybe again you can lift this arm up. Maybe you can grab your hands behind you. I can't. That's okay. One more breath. And then come back to the middle. Find that strong plank from the ground up. Squeeze your elbows back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, good job. Down dog, take a breath. Now just one time, look forward, spring to the top, and fold. Roll up, stretch up, reach your arms up. I know my head is a little cut off here. Lean to one side. Now see if you can balance. Lean your whole body towards that side and lift your opposite leg up. Back up. Switch sides. Lean, balance, kick, and come back up. Fold. Bend your knees. Step one leg back. Come back up into that lunge. Find your flower. Bring it in towards your heart. And then bloom and open. Take it into warrior. Okay, just one time. We're going to go back into that kung fu. And then watch. You're going to come back to the lunge towards the front of your mat. Takes a little coordination. You'll turn, lunge. Now come up to tree pose. This leg is going to be in to tree. Hopefully you're still with me here. Find your tree pose from that lunge. Reach your arms up. Now, strong. Your leg is like the root of the tree. Super strong. If you find yourself wobbling like me, try to just look towards the floor. Maybe reach your arms up. Maybe you can balance so much that you can lean and stretch to one side. Come back up. Both feet to the floor. Fold. Bend your knees, step the other leg back. And try to remember which foot was forward. Come up, find your flower, bring it into your heart, and then bloom and open and come to warrior. Okay, remember our really cool movement. Just once, you're going to bend, sink your hips, look forward, charge forward, come back into that lunge. Woo! Now tree to the other side. Bring your foot up, find something to stare at. Maybe stretch the arms up. Maybe you can lean and balance over to one side. Whoa. Come back up and fold over your legs. Shake out your head. Give yourself a little credit. That was hard. Take a big breath. All right, down dog. Step your feet back. Take a big breath here. Now, we're going to do those springy jumps 3 times. If you watched one of the other videos, you saw we did the foot clap, jumping and clapping your feet in the air. You can do that or just spring, but try to just get your energy up and get excited. Go 3 times. Make sure you look forward. Make sure you're landing soft. Jump, maybe foot clap. Think spring is in the air. Maybe take it 2 more times or 1 more. Jump, pew. And then rest into child's pose or rock pose if you like that better. 1 more breath. Okay, 1 more little challenge here. Come back into that down dog. Now you get to choose. If you want a foot clap and jump and spring, do it. And the next thing I'm going to show you, you'll step 1 foot in and you're going to jump and switch your legs in the air. So my hands are going to stay down. Lift that back leg up. This is going slow motion to show you. And woo! Spring and kick. You might just go like this. Kick, kick, kick. Maybe get a little lift. Spring, kick, switch. Okay? Do that a couple of times. You might end up falling over. When in doubt, cartwheel it out. Just make sure you don't kick your little sibling in the face. Okay? So kick switch or foot clap. Spring is in the air. Do it 2 more times. Looking forward. And when you feel like you've done enough, rest and fold. Now bend your knees so you can come all the way to the floor and lay down on your backs. Catch your breath. Notice your heart is probably racing from all that springing. See if you can catch your breath here. Big breath in, big breath out. Okay, take your feet to the floor. Your arms are gonna go like a robot position. Elbows hugging in towards your side. Press into your feet and lift your hips up. So we call this bridge pose. Some of you might like to reach towards the floor, or you might want to hold your hands behind your back and lift your chest up. Like a bridge. We want one more breath. And lower. Take your feet wide and just windshield wiper your legs. All right, I know a lot of you know how to go into wheel or that full back bend. If you feel ready for that, go for it, okay? That'll supercharge your whole day. So you can go back to bridge from your robot arms lift, or you can come all the way up into wheel. Wherever you go, I want you to count all the way to 10 and then slowly lower and rest, okay? When you're ready, press into your feet, lift up. Maybe your hands come down, maybe you're in bridge. Wherever you are, count to 10, open your chest. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wherever you are, we'll slowly come down, just like before. Windshield wiper your knees. And then take both knees to one side, stay, little twist. Keep your chin straight up towards the ceiling. And switch sides. Twist the other way. And then bring your knees back in. Hug your knees, rock and roll up to a seat. You can sit crisscross like we started, or on your knees. Notice how you're feeling. You probably feel energized and good. I know I do. Let's just add on for 1 more minute. Take your peace fingers, bring them towards your temples or the sides of your head. Give yourself a little brain massage. We've all been staring at computer screens for so many hours. Now take it right above your eyebrows. A little rub. A little bit higher. Giving your brain some love. Now just tap, tap, wake up your brain. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready for another great day. Spring is coming. And then just release your hands. Take 1 more big breath with me. Have a great day. Be good, stay positive, stay healthy, and get some fresh air today, okay? See you later.